All right, y'all. So I did a show earlier this week. Some of y'all just seen it today. And it was talking about it was Derek Fisher saying that the NBA is WWE now. And lo and behold, I'm listening to another interview, and it's Dame Lillard on Beast Mode's podcast. And Dame Lillard said the same exact thing. It's like WWE, man. I'm gonna play for you what he said. And then I'm gonna get y'all thoughts.
Hold up, boy. I got you real quick, Dane. This is a personal question. Not personal, but you think all the shooting hurting the game, no, bro? Like, I mean, they taking some of the physicality out of it. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think that's what's hurting the game. I think just money. Like, they want the game to be faster. They want less stops in the game. You know, it's kind of catering to the viewer. So, like, they want the game to be like this and entertaining. You know what I'm saying? So people it ain't gonna be no throw it to the post, bang, bang.
Yeah.
Oh, that's soft. It's like, no, we want to see finesse and we want to see fun plays because, I mean, look at the money. Look at the money that's coming into the league now. Yeah, that's because the entertainment and how many people got a hand in how it's gonna go. Like, so I think that's like, I don't think the shooting is hurting the game. I think it's entertainment, man. Like, look at the WWE, for example. Yeah. And I'm not comparing them. I'm just saying, like, when I grew up watching wrestling, I thought these lived in the woods, like they said. Like, I thought the Undertaker lived in the
graveyard in that casket.
Yeah, like I really thought that this was their characters, and that was like, I'm sure they wasn't making money like they are now. And now these walk to the ring and they got their Twitter and Instagram handle right there, and you can follow them and all that. Like it's they paying for the personalities, and you know, like it's different. And I think it's not the same for the NBA, but I think the entertainment part of it is the same thing for the league. So I don't think it's the shoot. I just think the game is played at a faster pace. They want to see skills and fun. That's what it is.
Brittany, is he right?
Yes, I kind of relate it in a different way though. Some of y'all gonna kill me for saying this, but I think it's relatable because I see fake toughness and high level of flopping, in my opinion. And I think that's what's hurting the daggone league as well. They are paying for personalities. So that's all I'm gonna say. I don't want to say no more. It's funny because I'm such a basketball person. Grew up playing basketball, love the game of basketball, and then half the time when I'm watching the game, I click it off. It's so frustrating and annoying to me because they don't have that same level of competition. They don't have that same level of hunger that I grew up watching. It's literally all about, you know, how many followers I got on Instagram, how much money is in my contract and stuff like that. And don't get me wrong, you want to get paid for what you do. I'm all about, you know, getting paid for what you earn. But let's be real, a lot of these guys don't even earn the money that they get paid playing on the court. I can name some big time examples, and they probably should be out the league right now. I.e., Mel, you might kill me for this, Ben Simmons. So yeah, I do agree with it. I agree with a lot of it.
Praise God,
boy, y'all, and let Ben Simmons live, boy.
Been like Ricky from Boys in the
Hood. Right.
Did you not hear what he just said in his own interview recently?
Yeah,
people forgot I was good. Like you
I mean,
ain't
they
do
did.
nothing.
No lies detected.
Forgot you was good.
No lies detected. He was good, and people did.
He was a dog before that injury plus Doc Rivers situation got mishandled.
Dude had a back injury, man.
What?
So I'll say this and I'll let it go.
This might turn into something else. Go ahead.
Let's stay to the topic. Go ahead.
I think this just speaks to our society today. You know, our society is about how many followers you got. A lot of these companies won't even pay you right if you ain't got a certain amount of followers and clicks and likes. So
we know.
I think that just speaks to society. You know. when you getting millions of dollars fresh out of college and stuff like that, I don't think it's not the same hunger. I think it's a different level of competitiveness competitiveness that we seen back in the day, not what it is today. Now it's more about entertaining, getting more fans to fill the seats, more people watching, more people liking. People want to know about your personal life now. It's more than just you playing the game.
Yeah, that's sad.
You do it like this, right? So, and I can relate to the WWE reference because growing up watching WWE as a kid, I thought the same thing. I thought when Undertaker got lit on fire in that coffin, I was like, he just died. They just murdered a man on live TV. You know what I'm saying? And then you get older, you realize, you know, that it is scripted, and then, you know, like they work these things out. The bumps are real, the physicality of it is real. Like they take those hits on the mat on the side for real. So that's the same thing. It was like, you know, in the NBA, they're physical for real, but it's still entertainment. But the thing about it is the WWE still sells out arenas. They still sell out pay-per-view events, right? WrestleMania still ends up seating 50, 60, 70,000 people, right? And people know it's scripted, but it's still something that they like to watch. So I think Adam Silver in the league has found a formula. It was like, hey, we can still put out something as you know, we're still staying in the realm of basketball, but I'm also now getting people to buy the tickets. I'm also now getting people to buy the jerseys. I'm catering to a market outside the States now. And so it's like, if you don't see anything wrong, like if you're still seeing progression, and it's all about the numbers, it's all about the money, right? If you're still seeing progression that way, you're not going to see a problem and realize, hey, I'm tainting the game. The integrity of the game is going down. You're not going to care about that because the things that really matter to you, the numbers, the figures, that's still going up. You think that you're still putting out a good product.
Correct. Until we tell them otherwise.
Yeah.
Facts.
As the panel's wrestling expert, I'll say this. Mm-hmm. I won't speak on is it WWE. The answer is too simple. Yes, I will say two things. Number one, you have to remember that the bottom line is always the bottom line. Contracts are bigger than they've ever been because entertainment is more important than sports, and to the point where they don't even really refer to wrestling as wrestling anymore.
Sports
now it's called sports entertainment.
I was just about to say
that. That's right. So you got to remember that. And number two, what a dumb question to ask a shooter. Is shooting killing the game like that? That's a really bad question to ask a shooter.
Yeah. That's a good point.
But yeah. So there are theatrics in the NBA now. In fact, every year they do the little comic book game where TNT or maybe it's TBS or whatever, they play the game, and when they hit a shot, like pow goes on, and it's really weird. Like they're trying whatever they do to win a new generation of fans that's not going to care about what the previous generation of fans has done. Now, if you watch wrestling for any length of time, like I have, wrestling in the 80s was geared to kids. They had like cartoon characters. There was like a garbage truck man. There was like just regular things. And then in the 90s, it was raw and edgier. It was catered to a group that was 18 to 35. And then after that, they went back to kind of kids, and now it's kind of going back towards a higher demographic. Learning to change your target audience, because your target audience is going to get older and older. So once you lose them, then you shoot for their kids, and then you know what I'm saying. So it's like the WWE in that.
So where's the NBA at right now?
And right now, the NBA doesn't care what you think about basketball. They want to know what the 7 and 8 year olds think about basketball, because you've already invested your money and your time, and you've got so much invested in it. Like so, in about 2017 to about 2020, wrestling was trash. But I've invested all of my life with wrestling, so I still couldn't turn away.
Exactly.
You get what I'm saying? So right now, no matter what they do, they're not going to lose you.
You couldn't get it nowhere else.
Yeah, no matter what they do right now, they're not going to lose you. Now, if
right.
another league popped up that sparked your interest, they come back to the game of basketball.
Yeah, exactly. Like the WNBA. I think unfortunately, the WNBA is part of the NBA, but I think that's the other league that's showing pure basketball that could steal us away from the NBA. After I watched a season of the WNBA and then watched the preseason I watched the Lakers Suns game. It was
so different.
Horrible.
It's so different.
That was horrible.
Right.
And I love what I was seeing with the WNBA.
Guess what? Guess what? You're not watching the NBA for NBA anymore. You're not watching the NBA for basketball anymore. You're watching the NBA for the characters. So your Stone Cold Steve Austin is LeBron. Your Rock is Kevin Durant. Your Shawn Michaels is Giannis. You get what I'm saying?
I'm glad you said that,
mankind is Draymond Green.
You just segued me, Jay. But before I get to that segue, LeBron James Legacy Podcast, you're blocked. Don't come over here trying to insult the ladies on the panel.
Moderators. What I say?
Moderators.
What I say? Moderators.
Ripping.
We're gonna have to analyze these wrenches.
Yeah, we got to get some new wrenches out here. But Jay, after I play this, I want Dominique and Zoe and Eric and Brittany to speak on this. This is something that I don't know if y'all heard, but this was from the 2016 ESPYs.
Why did they go get a guy from the redheaded stepchild of sport and entertainment? Why did ESPN get a host from the WWE? I mean, it's rigged. Did I just spoil the surprise for some of the people? It's scripted entertainment. What we do is fake, right? So I know what you're thinking. Me hosting the ESPYs, that's crazy. Or is it genius? It's time to take a look at yourself, sports, and realize that you're more like the WWE than you have ever imagined. I'm going to start with the NBA. Cleveland won something. That's actually impossible. There is no way that wasn't scripted. Especially when you look at the whole story. Okay, LeBron. You used to be a good guy, and then you turned into a bad guy, and now you're a good guy again? And you left the NBA hanging. What are they going to do when they don't have a bad guy? Exactly what we do. They're going to make a new one.
As they show Kevin Durant on screen.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds a lot like wrestling to me, man. Go ahead, Dominique and Zoe.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. I think that the NBA is modeling its league after the WWE. I think we chatted about this before that, they're getting advice from the WWE. They're getting advice from that league as to how to, create these storylines. And it's kind of just like reality TV. You kind of map out the storyline, and yes, it's, reality, what's happening, but you're promoting that. You're pushing out these narratives and these storylines. And, I couldn't agree more that this is definitely similar and along that vein. And obviously they have to create these villains, because it even goes back to Magic and Bird. Now we're seeing it with Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark. They need these kinds of storylines in order to, have these big moments of sort of like a cash injection, right? If you go ahead and push out this narrative or this storyline, you're going to have a huge wave, a huge surge of new followers, new fans, new people that are helping you to grow your sport. And the ratings for the NBA are so low that they're desperate to figure out how to increase them. They're losing to the women. They're losing to women's college basketball. That's a big problem.
Sheesh.
So when that's happening, when you see in 1998, the NBA finals were 30 million people watching, and 2020 NBA finals with LeBron were 5. I think last year's were about 12 million. That's more than 50% less. That's like a 70% drop. So they need these storylines in order just to get people interested. In order for social media to trend, you need a storyline.
Yeah. Yes is the simple answer, just like Jay said. And sports entertainment was the word that it's not sports anymore. Basketball is a sport built on competitiveness and skill to see who's best. Once you add the entertainment into that equation, it turns into something else. It turns into what we see in the day. And that's the difference. That's the reason. The entertainment part means more than the sports part to the people who it matters to. the Adam Silvers of the world. It just means more to say, okay, we want people to watch this regardless. So yes, we're going to allow you to travel in these games. Yes, we're going to allow you to flop in these games. Yes, we're going to allow you to take like 6 steps before you get to the cup, and we're not going to call, we're not going to blow the whistle. A lot of flopping, those are theatrics, boy. Who knows how to flop better than a wrestler? Who knows how to flop better than a wrestler, bro?
All them stunners that The Rock sold for years.
Level of flopping.
Yeah, they got it from them. They stole a whole style, word for word, bar for bar.
Whole flow, bar for bar, word for word.
Drake. WWE.
Jay, you're a wrestling fan. Is it true that it was scripted that Shawn Michaels was supposed to lose, but he won and pissed everybody off?
So what happened there is Bret Hart was supposed to Bret Hart was supposed to lose. He didn't want to lose, so Vince told him, "Nah, man, we ain't gonna have you lose." The only people who knew that Bret Hart was gonna lose was Vince McMahon, Shawn Michaels, and Triple H. Yep. So they knew going in. So yeah, they screwed him. So that was an unwritten rule. But to speak to what Zoe said real quick, and to speak to what Dominique said real quick. Number one, basketball is the sport, and NBA is sports entertainment. And when people learn the difference between basketball and NBA, we'll go further in life. And Dominique talked about these storylines. And the sad part, and it's going to be a real old reference, so some of y'all might catch it and some of y'all won't. The bottom line is you wouldn't care about He-Man's story if Skeletor didn't exist. Every good hero needs a good villain.
Facts. I can dig.
That's crazy, man. They just selling us
product. And we keep going back to that now.
Right. It is a business. They're all about.
And listen, because you got your teens, you got your childhood, your teens, and your early adult life already invested in it. They got you. They don't give a shit what you think no more. The next generation is who they're catering to. So here, look here, he goes some candy.
Look at the rule changes.
Yeah.
And look,
all the rules. They don't want defense really anymore.
Yeah, they
Let's
don't
just make it a scoring machine NBA. So,
and so when you're watching these little kids play AAU basketball, they're not playing defense either.
Nope.
Yep.
It's a cardinal sin to get crossed over now. Like they said, these kids told me it's worse to get crossed over than get dunked on.
Now. It is.
Jay, is it a Stephen A equivalent in the WWE?
Michael Cole.
Yeah.
Michael Cole.
Yeah. Yep.
Harley Cole.
Michael Cole. Hey, but
before that, I would say a better reference would be Jerry Lawler.
The King Lawler. The King.
Yeah. I would say the King was a better,
Honestly, man, from a business perspective, though, I get it.
Oh, absolutely.
And I think that's what you said, Jay.
Vince McMahon sold WWE for $9 billion. And in the deal where he sold it, they also had to hire him to be the chairman of the board. So like that, the product sells itself. That he's no longer any of that. After that, he sold his stakes after that for another $273 million on top of the $9 billion.
He's dumb rich and living his life somewhere on a private island because. Well, I don't know if the allegation.
Hey, if you can learn anything from Diddy, don't come back.
Exactly. I was gonna say, because he got some allegations, he gonna need that bread to stay.
Yeah, don't come back. Stay where you at, Brody.
If you need any other comparison, just look at the NFL over the last couple of years. Because what business does NFL have to be on Nickelodeon for?
Facts.
Oh, you know what?
This about to sound so creepy. They want your kids. They don't care about us anymore.
That's right.
We're gonna watch NFL football when they put it on the TV, no matter what. If the product is crappy or whatever, we're gonna watch it. Shoot, we watch these spring league games. We like football. That as Americans.
Hey, and they trying to expand it overseas. To be honest with you, because now I go to Mexico and watch games.
Go to Germany. Go to London.
Go to London.
The money now.
Wait till they have a game in Brazil. You know what I mean?
Brazil. Yep, they had that game.
The money now, like Jay said, is with the kids because kids are going to go to their parents. I want to go see this player. I want to go to this game. Like we're older now. We're older. We good. We had our sports fun for the most part. We good at sitting at home watching it right from home. Like it is what it is. But they want the kids to buy the jerseys and it's all going to go filter through the kids to get to the parents to pay for, all the dollars until they get older. And then this is going to continue on.
Cycle,
like it's been doing. It's a cycle.
Well, we're in the right business then, y'all.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, that, ladies and gentlemen, is actually how math works. That is how math works.
Exactly. And that's the bottom line.